Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest Monster Truck Diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Well, welcome back, Monster Jam fans, to another Monster Jam OC Before the Shelf review video. Today we are taking a look at the third and final mix of the Dirt Squad for 2020. And as usual, we have one new model on the left side of the screen and two repeat models. As you can see, Doug is back yet again, and Scoops again with a Z instead of an S at the end of his name, so they did change the name on Scoops. And we'll get into the name changes that occurred with the Doug model as well in a moment. But the new model this time is called Axle, and it's actually a dump truck, and it's the only Dirt Squad vehicle that does not feature a towing hitch. So there's no tow hitch on the back of this thing. It's just for the Monster Dirt to be inside the dump bed, only for that reason. And as you can see, it's got a vicious looking face. So this is Axle. We're going to start today's review, however, on the Scoops model, which is again being renamed from the regular Scoops with an S to now Scoops with a Z. And we have seen one Scoops model before in Mix 1, which was yellow, of course. And this truck, or this, whatever you want to call it, Dirt Squad vehicle, was actually made into a real-life Monster Dirt vehicle. Really, that's the only way to explain it. At the Breaking World Record Show, it was used, I believe, one time on screen to help pick up Max D after Tom Mentz's moonwalk. So they did use Scoops, and they had it in real life at that event. I'm sure, since they built that, we'll probably see it at some other Monster Jam events. I really don't know what they're going to do with the real life Scoops from this point moving forward, or if they're going to make any more Monster Dirt vehicles in real life. But Scoops was featured as a real life Monster Dirt vehicle, which is actually pretty cool that they involved this line into the real life series. So this was Scoops again, like I said, with the yellow edition. And as you can see today, we have the blue Scoops with the Z. And there's one casting change that they did change back in Mix 2, a little later in Mix 2. As you can see, this 3D Monster Jam logo is replacing the printed Monster Jam logos of Mix 1 and early editions of Mix 2. Some got them, some didn't. But you can see they had the gray Monster Jam logo on the Mix 2 assortment. But now Mix 3 officially sets in the new 3D Monster Jam logos. You can see we have the Earthshaker ride truck, which is part of Mix 15, but I am going to be using it as a demonstration in this video like I've done with my other two videos because it is put on the back of the card, so I have to use it. You'll also notice that one, they did put a Monster Jam logo on the back rendering, but that's not the case on the actual model. And two, they put Dirt Squad on the front clip area of the face of Scoops, and it's not on this model either. So they did change a little bit from the render. So let's unbox Scoops real quick. Here we go. And here it is, the Scoops with a Z, the brand new blue edition of Scoops. And quickly comparing it to its original counterpart, you can see the rim color is, well, you might not be able to tell very easily, but in real life it's a dark yellow. This is a brighter yellow, and obviously the blue change in the plastic is the main thing. And that's about all that's different between these two Scoops models, and the eyes are different colors as well, green to red, or red to green, I should say. So there's the Scoops, and as you can see, it does have a functioning front piece. This clicks upward. This mouth also clicks in different positions. This is the towing hitch for the vehicles, which I'll demonstrate in a moment. And I forgot to show this in Mix 1's review of Scoops, but you can see that the jaw actually unhinges here and opens up to scoop more Monster Dirt. So that's pretty awesome. And I will also right now demonstrate to you the Monster Dirt. And I just want to put a piece of paper so I don't get my studio messy with this stuff. This is the Monster Dirt that the Monster Jam and Spin Master teams have made for the tracks at home that you might build. Obviously, it's stuff that's made from the makers of Kinetic Sand. It's simulating the real-life track dirt. And this is the red-colored Monster Dirt, which you can find at Walmart stores. And as you can see, Scoops can hold a good amount of this Monster Dirt. If you were to scoop it up and put it into his mouth, he can hold it. He can also expand his mouth like this, as you saw before, and you can fill it up with Monster Dirt and transport it around. So that's the feature of Scoops. And let me get that Monster Dirt out of there. So there's the Monster Dirt itself. So Scoops has a limited function. It just picks up dirt and moves it around, but it also has the towing feature. And here is the Earthshaker ride truck, which you'll see soon in my Mix 15 review sometime in late November. So this is obviously a vintage leafer chassis, so it's not like the others that have a wheelie bar. Judging by the back of the picture for Scoops, or the rendering, we actually hook it on to the bottom axle area here, and that looks like it works. So there we go. Now you can tow away your Earthshaker ride truck with the Scoops. And next up is the new variant of the Doug. And let's grab this out of here for now, this Monster Dirt, and let's check out the Doug, which is orange now with white rims and a blue eyeball choice. And the back shows it towing the Boneyard Trucks Son of a Digger, which I will use in a moment. And let's unbox it. Here we go. Also, similar to last time when I showed you Scoops, it does not have the Dirt Squad Tampo or the Monster Jam logo. This is a 3D one. So here we go. All right, here is the Doug model, the 3rd edition of Doug. Fun fact that they went back and renamed the Green Diggs model to be Doug. So there's 2 packaging variants of Doug and Diggs. So Doug Green, or Diggs as it was originally called. And then we had the official naming of Doug in Mix 2 with the yellow Doug. And now we have a 3rd Doug here with the orange and blue choice with the white rims as well. So it's been kind of a trend here to match the rims with the body, but this one definitely differs from that. And it now uses a different eyeball choice and a different rim choice. And as you can see, it has a functioning neck, it has a swerving front end, and the jaw opens up into 3 different clicks. So 1, 2, and 3. And this thing basically can grab Monster Dirt and move it around. So if I bring in my blue Monster Dirt here, we can demonstrate the functioning of the Doug model. And let's break this up a bit. So it's a little not so compact. So there's that. And if I just take a scoop here, you can see Doug picks it up, hold it in his mouth until you drop it out like this, and it'll come out in a little circle like that. So it's a very easy to use functioning model, and it's obviously useful with Monster Dirt tracks, and also the towing feature, which is the same as the other ones that have been released before. As you can see, we do tow it from the wheelie bar. In this case, since it's a normal chassis, which actually is a Boneyard chassis, but same thing, it has a wheelie bar. So the the Doug, not Diggs model, Doug can drive around now and tow Son of a Digger Boneyard trucks to wherever it needs to go. So that's the towing feature, that's Son of a Digger, and that's the Doug with the orange edition. And this is the last one. This is our newest new model. So we've actually had now at this point 5 different Monster Dirt models. The first one, or I guess you could say the first 3, were obviously the Scoops, which we already saw twice now, the Doug, which we saw 3 of, and the Roland, which is not featured in this set. There's one of them, which is blue, the first one, which was orange, and the newest one from Mix 2, which was Wedge. And now we have the newest edition, and finally getting a dump truck from this series, which is the Axle. So Axle, I'm going to demonstrate with the brown Monster Dirt, their classic color. So let me grab that right now. So here is our last demonstration of Monster Dirt. As you can see, here is the brown classic Monster Dirt right there. And here is Axle. As I mentioned, it does not tow anything. It only tows dirt, and it does not have the Dirt Squad logo like it shows on the packaging. So there is Axle. Let's unbox it. Whoa, okay, well, that flew out of my packaging. Here is the Axle, the Monster Dirt dump truck, monster truck. And as you can see, the front end is cool. It's got a winch, it's got the face of the axle, it's got these spikes here, obviously spikes on the top to make it look like a dinosaur. The back dump area has a lot of room for holding Monster Dirt, and you can see it does have a functioning pin in there to be able to dump and load and hold the Monster Dirt in place. And it has the white rims that the orange Doug featured. So these are the only 2 to have different colored rims compared. Actually, Scoops also has different colored rims to its body. So this entire set is different than the last 2 mixes. So if we put some Monster Dirt in here, it looks like it can almost hold an entire refill pack of Monster Dirt. Actually, it looks like it's going to be able to hold, I wouldn't overdo it, almost an entire Monster Dirt refill backflip container here. I guess you can technically fill it up to the top. It's probably not going to go anywhere, but it gets a little crazy if you fill it all the way. But there it is. As you can see, it does hold it. fully inside the back of the bed. And just super awesome to see this thing. I know a lot of people wanted a dump truck. It's actually one of the most highly requested Dirt Squad vehicles. So now we finally have one, the Axle. And I'm not sure, it doesn't look like it actually dumps anything out. You got to kind of scoop it and drop it out yourself. But it does have an awesome dump bed to hold Monster Dirt. It gets a little messy, but it's all good. It's all awesome fun. And I want to do one more demonstration because I haven't been able to test this theory out. There has been 2 different Max D Encores that featured, well, the first one, which featured the 10th anniversary Glow truck on the back of a dump bed. I wanted to see if this vehicle can actually fit this retro tired Willman chassis 10th anniversary Glow on the back. So I guess we'll check it out now. And the answer is yes, actually it can. So you can actually recreate the Tom Meents Encores of his 10th anniversary and his 15th anniversary at home, finally. Let's see if this works. I want to see if we can actually dump him off like they do at these stadium shows. So if I hold the Dirt Squad truck like this, actually that worked perfectly. It knocked down my camera, but it worked. So you can recreate the 10th anniversary and the 15th anniversary at home now with the Axle. And you could probably even add your own little stickers that say Max D Decade of Destruction like they had for the real life Encore. So there is Axle, and that will conclude the Dirt Squad Mix 3 review video, the final mix of 2020. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these, and tell me your favorite Dirt Squad vehicle of the entire year. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. This is Reiner Monster Jam OCD, signing out.